I'm Todd Grisham, and you could not have chosen a better video. Introduce. Here comes the pride of Wales, super middleweight, light heavyweight world champion. He has never been defeated.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing the full.
And this one has all. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. That jab misses. A perfect counter lands. Nice counter. That right uppercut misses. Nice counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
That counter punch caught him clean. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. A perfect counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Brook in that last round. Well, we know that. What do we expect to see here in round 2? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch, counter punch. That counter shot lands. The counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every switch.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Joe Calzaghe just got rocked. Joe Calzaghe is on the canvas. You can see here on the replay a perfect body shot, and he's dropped like a loose suit.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your blood.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Talking about Calzaghe in that last. On to the third. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
They both want the knockout. Beautiful counter punch. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Those counter punches have to hurt. Beautiful counter shot. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They blocked the left there. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Pride of Wales in some real trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
Been a tough round so far.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Are we about to see Kell Brook go down? Let's talk about Brook in that last round. There's the bell to start round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. That hook won't score. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Misses with the jab. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Good counter punch. And he scores with the counter. Good count. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5. Come to me.
Let's talk about Brook in that last round. Well, this is a very important break here for this. Time for the 5th round. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Catch and shoot. Failing to score with that right hook. exchange punches. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go.
And it's a one-hitter winner. What a
Take that nigga out.
Let's take another look.
I need to see it again.
Good night. Good night. Oh, he ain't done for that. Nigga fell out in slow motion.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
There's a counter shot. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talking about working that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10. Let's start the 6th. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again?
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Kell Brook may need to take a knee here. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
An amazing knockout finish here. That was something special. How about that?
Stalked him.
Let's see that again
Stalked him
in
to
slow
finish.
motion.
Even I've got...
Stalked him to finish. Stalked him down and
You
finished.
heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Knockout.